Writer's block. We've all experienced it, we all hate it, and we all want to know how to get rid of it. So I've decided to do something about it. Normally I like making light-hearted videos on this channel, but in this instance I had a good think about the best way to address the topic and settled on an emotional short film. Something that would really open people's eyes to this serious issue. But there were two problems with that. First of all, that would be boring. And secondly, after extensive scientific testing, we realized that when you laugh, it tricks your brain into thinking that you're having a good time. Afterwards, it leaves you with the sense that you've just witnessed something enjoyable and, not terrible. So without the light-hearted atmosphere and the carefully calculated funny moments that our videos are well renowned for sometimes almost getting right, people would start to realize just what a load of old rubbish our videos really are. So, here is my definitive guide to exterminating writer's block. So let's say you're writing something, a script for example, and the ideas just stop and you can't seem to make any progress anymore. What I want you to do is get up from your computer, or writing pad, or typewriter, or stone tablet, or whatever you're using, and I want you to go to your kitchen. Like many other situations in life when you get stuck, the first thing you must always do is make a cup of tea. When you do this, it's important to remove all thoughts from the problem at hand and clear your mind. This will allow you to come back with a fresh perspective once you finish your tea. Now you need 2 bags or resources, it doesn't particularly matter. Personally, I'm going to have an Irish breakfast, but you can really use whatever tea you like. That's looking pretty good. Once you have your cup of tea, find a nice quiet spot to sit and drink it. By a window maybe, or in a garden. As you sip your tea, feel free to let your mind wander and let your thoughts be free to contemplate the beauty of the world around you. Once you've finished your cup of tea, return to your work, take out a piece of paper, and write down on it what the issue is that you're trying to get past. Writer's block can come in many forms, and it's not just limited to writing. Are you writing a story? A script? A whole book? Are you trying to edit a video? Are you trying to come up with ideas for your art? Whatever it is, write down how writer's block is stopping you from achieving your dream. You can be as vague or as specific as you like. It's up to you. Now this is the important part. Take your piece of paper and burn it, because writer's block doesn't exist. Now return to your work with the knowledge that there is no such thing as writer's block. Just write something. You'll be fine. But seriously, most of the time what we call writer's block, it isn't your creativity running out. Most of the time it's just you telling yourself that I can't come up with anything good or I don't have any ideas. And you get so ingrained in that sentiment that you then can't think freely and come up with ideas. Sometimes it can definitely be helpful to do something else and just take your mind off it for a bit and come back to it with a sort of a fresh view on it. But a lot of the time the solution is simply just to write anything. And even if it's terrible, the ideas will come, and boom, you've just defeated writer's block. Just try not to listen to that inner voice that's telling you that what you're doing is no good, because that's what your editing process is for. That's why you come back and edit your work later on. You come back later and take the general concept of the rubbish that you wrote down quickly, and then you change it and adapt it and improve it and turn it into something that's good. It still won't be perfect, but as the great Peter McKinnon once said,
you guys know I love the quote, done is better than perfect.
In fact, I should put that on my wall. Right there. Yeah, it's there. It's over in the corner. I'm a little worried because these stickers have like really strong adhesive, so they're designed to stick to metal. So it may never come off, but they're pink and they look cool, so it's fine. For an example, I wrote this video after I spent an entire day wishing I could come up with a good idea for a video to make this week, and I was thinking so hard about it that all I could see was I can't come up with a good idea, and I couldn't really get past that. I had some other stuff to do, so I went and did that, and when I got back that night I had this idea to make a video about writer's block that was inspired by the struggle that I'd had earlier that day. And boom, there was the idea, no more writer's block. Now this video probably won't be my best because I haven't spent weeks developing the idea and slowly improving it, but who cares? After all, done is better than perfect, right?